even starts, there is a process that takes place called interphase. This is where the cell grows, does its cell processes, and replicates its DNA. When the replication of DNA happens, this lonely chromatid duplicates itself and gains a sister chromatid. They are attached by the centromere. The first step of meiosis is Prophase I. I remember this step because the pro in prophase is proto in Greek, meaning first, and prophase is the first step in meiosis. During this phase, the nuclear membrane disappears and the spindle fibers begin to form. The chromosomes match up to their homologous pairs, also known as tetrads, and are diploid cells, or 2N. Then this really cool event takes place called crossing over. This means that the non-sister chromatids exchange their genetic information. I think of this as you meeting someone new at an event and you exchange contact information with them to keep in touch. On to the middle phase. Oh, sorry, I meant Metaphase I. During this phase, the spindle fibers attach to the centromeric region of the chromosomes and align the tetrads at the equator of the cell. For Anaphase I, remember A for away. The spindle fibers pull the chromosomes to the opposite poles of the cell. During this process, the daughter cell can receive either chromosome of each homologous pair. This is called random assortment because the homologous pair can be split up in different ways. On to Telophase I. Remember, the T stands for 2. The spindle fibers disappear. The nuclear membrane begins to form around the chromosomes, and the cell begins to divide, causing each cell to have an N chromosome, also known as a haploid cell. Then cytokinesis takes place to fully split the cytoplasm and distinctively show 2 new cells. Now the first nuclear division is complete. On to Meiosis II. In Meiosis II, each cell has 2 chromosomes, but due to the crossing over in Prophase I, the sister chromatids are no longer identical. In Prophase II, remember, the pro in prophase is proto in Greek, meaning first. The nuclear membrane dissolves and spindle fibers begin to form. In Metaphase II, think of M for middle. The spindle fibers attach again to the centromeric region of the chromosome and align the sister chromatids at the equator of the cell. During Anaphase II, remember A for away. The sister chromatids are being pulled apart by the spindle fibers to opposite poles. Now for the final step, Telophase II. Remember, the T stands for 2 2s. The spindle fibers disappear and 4 haploid daughter cells are produced, also known as gametes. Then, cytokinesis takes place to fully split the cytoplasm and distinctively show 4 new gametes. Now, the second nuclear division is complete and ready to be fertilized.